Hi folks, really well done for all the brilliant work that's been submitted over the last couple of weeks. It's been really good to see all the thought and effort that's been put into the tasks, so really well done for everything that's been submitted so far. This week we're going to focus a little bit on solar systems. So we should be able to state the definition of a solar system and also state definitions for objects found in a solar system. We should be able to use listening skills to record information on planets and moons from a programme. And we can have a go at using online resources to create a solar system and to simulate a journey through the solar system. Checklist for this week you'll find on Teams. The first task is going to be to watch another episode of Bill Nye and complete a worksheet while you're watching the episode. So if you click on the link at the top of the checklist, you should find a link to the episode, and it might take a little bit longer to load up than normal. And as you're watching, you can complete the worksheet that's in the Files tab on Teams. And when you go into Teams, the worksheet should look like this. There's 2 sheets this time. So the first sheet you're going to fill out as you're watching. Fill out the answers to the 10 questions. You can write the answers in your jotter, or you can download a copy of the sheet and write or type on to the sheet. And then after you've watched it, there are some true or false questions on the second sheet that you can try as well. The next task for this week is to have a go at using some little animations that will help you build a solar system and launch a mission to Mars. This is just something a wee bit different for you to have a go at. So clicking on the first link will take you to this page here that is about building a solar system. And basically what you can do is you can add different planets and objects to your solar system to see how they interact. So if we add a planet, we can see that the planet begins to orbit the red star at the centre. We can add to our star at the centre to make it even larger, and we can see what impact that would have on any planets or other objects that we add to the solar system. If you are having a go at this and you want to record or take screenshots of your solar system working, then please feel free to do that and post them on the Teams page. And even if you wanted to, you could also add them to the Twitter pages as well. The other little animation is missions to Mars, and we have been learning a little bit about the most recent Mars rover mission, and this animation shows us why it is obviously a difficult thing to launch a mission to Mars, but also why we're restricted to certain times of launch, and it's all to do with how the Mars orbit compares to the Earth's orbit. So it might take a little time to load up, but you can see at the bottom there we can only send spacecraft to Mars every 2 years, and this simulation lets you launch a spacecraft from Earth to Mars. You'll be able to see the countdown to the start of the mission and decide when to launch it, and it will show you how the Mars orbit relates to the Earth orbit. So we can start off on easy, and you can see that we're launching the Mars spacecraft. We have to launch at the right time. We need to look at how the Earth moves around the Sun. When the Earth gets to the target position, we can launch our spacecraft to Mars. So here the Earth's orbiting the Sun, and we want to tap on the launch button when the Earth gets to the right place, and you can see that eventually it reaches and lands on Mars. So you can have a go at the different levels of difficulty as well. See if you can launch your spacecraft to Mars, and then see if you can get it back onto Earth. Final task for this week is the space anagrams and crossword. So you'll find that on the Files tab on Teams. So some anagrams of some space words at the top in the orange boxes. So there's 8 to figure out. So see if you can rearrange the letters to make the space word. Then you can have a go at the crossword. So look at the clues at the bottom and fill that in. Again, you can do this in your jotter or on paper, or you can download a copy of the Word document and write your answers onto that. There will be a short assignment quiz added later in the week once you've had a chance to look at the other tasks and have a go at the little games and animations. And as usual, if there's any issues, let me know on Teams and I'll give you a hand with anything you're stuck with.